We're gonna get soaking wet.
Bathtub wet. Well, hey there guys, greetings from Niagara Falls. We're gonna spend today exploring this amazing natural attraction.
Yeah, we're starting out on the Canadian side. We're gonna walk around and check out the views.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Niagara Falls is actually made up of 3 falls, which from our view left to right are American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and Horseshoe Falls.
And as you can see, you get unobstructed views of the falls here on the Canadian side.
I mean, you can see the full curve of Horseshoe Falls there.
It is just mesmerizing.
And look at that misty spray. We are told it rises so high that you can actually see it for miles away.
That's crazy. And this is a beautiful walkway that runs parallel with the falls with plenty of spots to stop and take photos.
Yeah, the view changes as you walk, so make sure you take your time and soak it all in.
Oh, I see what you did there. Soak it all in.
We're really gonna soak it all in later.
That's right. Pretty amazing.
Wow.
During our visit at Niagara Falls today, we're gonna get closer, and closest to the falls.
Yeah, you might say wet, wetter, and wettest. Standing here, you really get a feel for the full scale of the falls, don't you?
You really do.
I mean, it's like we're in a postcard.
It is.
And being on the Canadian side, it's so cool to look across and see the United States just on the other side of the river.
It's a reminder of how this natural wonder connects 2 countries in such a beautiful way.
That's nicely said.
Well, thank you.
Well, the view of the falls from the Canadian side was really impressive, wasn't it?
It was amazing. And all that mist coming off the falls, you could barely see the falls sometimes for the mist.
Yeah, you could feel the spray
Oh,
even
you
up
could.
high where we were at.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool.
And then the brink of the falls, you could feel that power.
It was vibrating.
It was.
Like the ground was vibrating
It is a
where we're at.
gorgeous sight.
It's impressive, to be sure. But we have made our way over to the American side, which is what we are really excited about.
Yeah, we're going to start out with looking at some of the overlooks, and then we've got something more exciting this afternoon.
So we're making our way along the walkway under the Rainbow International Bridge that connects the United States and Canada. It's just a beautiful look at the Niagara River, which is the border between the 2 countries.
And there's the observation tower, which we will visit in a bit, which we hear is the only place in the park to view both the American and Horseshoe Falls at the same time.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning that here on the American side, this is a state park. In fact, Niagara Falls State Park is the oldest state park in the United States, and it dates back to 1885.
And while there are some paid experiences you can add on to your visit, entrance to the park is free, so you can get plenty of views at the various observation spots without any cost.
Yeah, everything we're showing you now is free for everyone to enjoy. And speaking of enjoy, take a look at that rainbow in the mist.
That is so pretty. We just read that 75,000 gallons of water flow over this per second in the summertime. Wow.
So enough of this walking around. You ready to take a boat ride?
I am. I've been looking forward to this.
Me too. All right.
You having a little trouble there?
Hi there. Well, while the views from the overlooks were amazing, we want to get a little closer to the falls.
Yeah, so we're going to take the Maid of the Mist boat tour and get right up close.
We're going to get wet. They give you ponchos to make sure you can stay as dry as you can, but we're going to get the spray all over us, and that's what we came here for.
That's right.
Well, this is just incredible, you guys.
Just look at that.
I mean, it feels like the force is going to flip this boat over.
And the sound is so loud, the water's just roaring.
I mean, I love how that water cascades over the rocks at the bottom, too. Look at that.
See those people down there on the boardwalk? We're going to be there later.
I mean, you can just feel the mist getting heavier right now, can't you?
We're getting soaked.
I mean, it's like being in the middle of a rainstorm. It is getting crazier and crazier as we are so close to Horseshoe Falls.
I love it. This is absolutely unreal.
That is crazy, bro. Whoa! Woo! just soaked. I can't even see anything. We're spinning. We're turning. What is happening? That was awesome.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Oh
It
my
felt like
goodness.
a heavy downpour.
We were getting soaked and are
Beautiful,
soaked.
up close to the
Oh,
fall.
beautiful, beautiful. Just, I'm blown away. I almost don't know what to say. That was quite a thrilling
It
experience.
was. Being this close to Niagara Falls is something you can't put into
And
words.
it is powerful, it's beautiful, and it's just a reminder of just how incredible God's creation is.
Yes, it is. On the Maid of the Mist ride, you'll see it and you'll feel it.
The spray and the force both.
Just an incredible experience.
I mean, it made me feel like a kid.
Me too.
We were just laughing and giggling.
I know.
I mean, it's one of my favorite things we've done all year.
Oh, for sure.
And how much was it again?
It was $28.25 for each adult.
I mean, well worth it.
Definitely.
So next up, we're going to hit a set of stairs that will take us to the crow's nest, which allows visitors to climb halfway up the side of the American Falls for some additional up-close views. And Paula, it's a bit slick with all the water, so watch your step and hold on to those handrails.
I will. Now we've moved on to the observation tower, and as we mentioned earlier, you've got views of all three of the falls, and this is the only place in the United States where that's possible.
And see those people down there? That's the crow's nest that we just came from. While we did get up close and personal to the falls on the Maid of the Mist tour, we didn't get quite close enough. So we're going to do a little something more.
Yeah, we're here at Cave of the Winds, and we're going to get within 15 feet of the falls.
We should get nice and wet on this one.
I think
as
so.
if we weren't wet enough last time. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're about to get wet.
Real wet.
Bathtub wet. We're getting slammed.
And we're not even to the top yet.
Oh, wow. This poncho was of no use. There is nothing about me that is dry. I am like wringing out water, wet. That was awesome.
It was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, that hurricane deck was just pummeling us
it was
with water.
pounding down on us. I mean,
The force of that really was about to knock you over.
it really was. And our clothes are completely drenched, even underneath the ponchos.
Poncho was of no use whatsoever. It was just a decorative item,
Right.
just a souvenir, I guess, that they give you because
It
it
was-
didn't help at all.
This was well worth the $21 each that we paid for. It's a
Absolutely.
must-do experience here at Niagara Falls.
I have no idea if any of the videos will even show up because my lens was so wet. I kept trying to wipe it off, but my clothes were soaking wet. And then, of course, the settings kept getting messed up because none of the screens were working. I have no idea what we got, but what I do know that we got was a great time.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
That was a wonderful experience. If you come here, highly recommend it, but you will need a change of clothes.
Yes. So we're going to head over to some additional overlooks for even more views.
We are at the top of Bridalveil Falls.
Yeah, and the hurricane deck that we were just on is at the base of the falls.
Wow. Well, this is one of my favorite views of the day with that rainbow and Powerful water crashing into that white froth on the rocks with that blue-green water everywhere.
This is a beautiful view.
I mean, they're all beautiful.
They are. Everywhere we go, there's just a new perspective for seeing the falls, and they are all breathtaking.
They are.
And you can see the people down below making their way onto the hurricane deck where we were earlier.
They're getting as wet as we did. I mean, I hope they're enjoying it as much as we did.
They do.
There's no way we can really capture on video what it feels like to be here, but I hope you get an idea of how powerful these falls are by some of the shots that we're sharing. It's kind of intimidating.
It is. And to think that 19 people have gone over the falls in barrels, that's crazy.
It's crazy that somehow 9 of them survived.
I'll just get my views from here.
Yeah, I'm quite happy seeing the falls without taking a plunge today.
Well, we had the best day at Niagara Falls, didn't we?
It was so much fun, but I'm tired.
We were go, 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 weren't we?
It was.
A lot of time on our feet today. We got to explore all of Niagara Falls that we could take in one day for sure. Niagara Falls does consist of 3 different falls. There's the American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and of course Horseshoe Falls, and we saw them all from every possible vantage point, didn't we?
Right, from both the American side and the Canadian side, and you really have to do both.
I think
both
so.
views. It's gorgeous.
You get the front view from the Canadian side, but you get the up close and personal view from the American side.
Right.
And for under $50 a piece, we got to do Cave of the Wind and the Maid of the Mist boat ride. Well worth it.
I feel like you have to do both of those if you come here.
Yeah, unless you have an aversion to getting wet.
Yeah.
Because you will get wet.
You will.
Well, guys, before we get to our bloopers and funnies from this episode, we'd like to thank you for being a part of our journey, and we hope you enjoyed coming along with us to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, we're thankful for you, and we're especially thankful for those who take the time to leave us a comment. It really means a lot to us.
It does. I mean, we're a small channel, and it really encourages us when we hear from you guys. So please take a moment right now and hit that thumbs up button for today's episode, and leave us a comment to let us know that you enjoy watching these videos, and we'll keep them coming.
And for now, that's it for our mission. What's your mission? Have any spinach in my teeth?
What?
Do you have any spinach in my teeth?
I don't see any.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Well, we've made our way in 3, 2, 1. Well, that fall in 3, 2, 1. Well, the views from the Canadian side were really cool, weren't they?
Oh, all that mist coming up. You could hardly see the falls for all the mist.
The spray was
right.
just so amazing.
It was.
Such power over there. We're going to start over. We're going to sound like an idiot.
Yeah, first we're just going to take a look at some of the overlooks, but then we've got something more exciting
This is just a test. If this had been an actual recording of our vlog, we would have given you important instructions. Not necessarily for your safety, possibly for your entertainment or your opportunity to heckle us.
Hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is through a short faith-based thought for the day that I write. They take about a minute to read each day. They're free, and they're available at finishlinefaith.com or facebook.com/finishlinefaith. I hope you'll take a look.